Oh, I'm sorry. Before I go into anti-spam's email security training, I just want to check my email real fast. I got this email from my insurance company, and apparently there's some sort of document I need to look at. So I'm sorry. Just give me just a minute. I'll take a look at this, and then we'll get into talking about email security training, or EST. Um, oh, well, apparently that wasn't an email from USA, my insurance company. Yes, it was in fact one of the EST emails. What EST does is that we try to teach the users how to identify emails that are not what they seem. Rather than a customer clicking on an email that goes to a malicious website or has a malware on it as an attachment or whatever, we try to create these dummy emails that we send out to the EST customers. And if you click on the link, instead of being taken to a bad site, you are actually taken to a site that teaches you about that email, gives you clues that you could have noticed on the email had you taken the moment to take a look. Um, Stuff like USAA and most insurance companies have an excellent security check talking about this area. Had I really paid attention and noticed that, those four numbers are not the last four numbers for my USAA account. Or if I click on here, it'll show me that I could hover over these, and at the bottom it will show the URL that the link actually goes to. And as you can see at the bottom of this, down here at the footer, these links actually go to asust.xyz, which is obviously not USAA. The page also includes some clues that are in the email header. And if you click on these things, it just highlights the area to help you figure out what these instructions at the top are talking about. And of course, at the bottom of every one of these, we want to get feedback on how well we did on teaching that lesson. So we have a feedback form there. So what EST does is send out these various, let's call them decoy emails, and they're sent out at random periods of time for a random length of time to the various customers that are signed up in order to teach them in the process of going through the inboxes what emails are legit and what emails are not legit. Hopefully a person never clicks on these and they never score any negative points towards them, but if they happen to do that, then hopefully it is a learning experience and they don't click on an email that is similar to that actually is malicious. There are two primary ways that doing EST is more effective than doing a class, watching a video, or reading some sort of document. Unlike other methods that have this one moment of instruction and that are done, EST emails are a continual moment of education. They're little pop quizzes that show up over the course of weeks or months in a person's email inbox. These allow us to have up-to-date emails to get people instructed on the latest version of phishing emails out there. Also, because this is practical experience in which the emails are showing up in the person's inbox, not on a workbook, not something projected up on a screen during a class, but practical experience out basically in the wild, on their phone, in front of their computer, wherever they interact with email. In the EST report cards you receive via email, you have this beginning section that starts off with basically what your score has been, which for me, I just sort of rock when it comes to identifying spam. And so I'm at 100%. Then here's some advice on some how-to videos such as the one you're watching now that will help you out in identifying emails which are spam or likely to be spam. Quick description about what pass, fail, warn mean. And then finally at the bottom of the email is the list of all of the EST emails that have been sent to you recently. You have the subject line of the email, followed by the date in which it was received and your score. And as you can see, all of those were passed for me. And then just past this, learn more at, and it's a link. And all you have to do is click on one of these links and you will go to the page for that email. So I can click on that and go to the page for your credit card statement is available online email with examples of clues that a person can find when they look at the email, both at the body or when you look at the email header. Helpful information there, and of course down here at the bottom is a little survey. help us out, give us a little bit of feedback, good, bad, whatever. Let us know right here in this area at the bottom of that page.